रांची गोविंद बजाज यानी RKB और मैं हूं इस वक्त एडवोकेट प्रदीप नाम्बियार जी के साथ। प्रदीप जी नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर, नमस्कार।
और हम दोनों हैं नेशन नाउ पर। नेशन नाउ है कहां पर? हमेशा आपके साथ। आप सबको जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र, जय भवानी, जय शिवाजी, वंदे मातरम।
वंदे मातरम।
दीपावली की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। सबकी दीपावली सुखद हो, खुशहाली हर जगह पर हो। आज तो वैसे नरक चतुर्दशी भी है। ये कहा जाता है कि उस वक्त आप जो भी पूजा करें, पाठ करें, मंत्र करें, जाप करें, यज्ञ करें, कुछ भी करें, हर चीज की पुष्टि हो जाती है, पूर्ति हो जाती है, ऐसा कहा जाता है। आसाराम बाबू तो कहते हैं, अब पता नहीं। लेकिन एक चीज जरूर है, दीपावली के उत्सव पर पूरा देश एक हो जाता है। हर जगह से बेस्ट विशेष आती हैं। मतलब कि प्रदीप जी, जिन लोगों से आपने बात भी नहीं करी होती पूरे साल में, वो भी आपको बेस्ट विशेस भेजते हैं।
एग्जैक्टली सर।
हैप्पी दिवाली हर एक को।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
तो हैप्पी दिवाली। आई होप दिस विल बी इंडीड अ वेरी हैप्पी दिवाली। हैप्पी दिवाली।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
और भारत को, पूरी दुनिया को हैप्पीनेस की बहुत जरूरत है। भाई हमारी तो एक ही विश है, वेरी फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग, मेरी खुद की, मैं अपनी अगर मैं बात करूं तो मेरे दिल के अंदर तो सिर्फ एक ही जिज्ञासा है कि किसी भी तरीके से जो हमारे 8 नेवल ऑफिसर्स कतर ने जिनको मृत्युदंड दिया है, उनको माफी मिल जाए और वो भारत आ जाए, सुरक्षित स्वदेश लौट आए। मैं तो सिर्फ इसी बात की प्रार्थना करता हूँ।
यस बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, एब्सोल्युटली। वी नीड टू टेक केयर ऑफ आवर ऑफिसर्स। दे हैव, जो भी है, दे हैव सर्व्ड द इंडियन आर्मी, द इंडियन मिलिट्री।
Yes.
Even though from the Navy, it's a part of the entire military establishment. And the government, and today we are a superpower. We are a power that can talk, dictate terms. So we should use our bilateral relationship and multilateral relationships across the world to see that our officers come out. Because definitely they're not spies. They have been caught in some web and web
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
So we need to see that they are safe back, and as you said, we have a relationship with Qatar which says that the punishment there can be taken here also. So the thing should work out, and we hope it is working out, because we have not heard much adverse reports about what happened to the officer after that. So probably our External Affairs Ministry has worked out very well and things are under control.
I hope so. I really and truly hope so.
Bilkul sir.
I hope it happens. Well, at the moment with us from the BJP, you were saying something? Sorry.
No, yes, you can go ahead.
Yeah. At the moment with us from the BJP, our very old, very dear friend, Mr. Ali Daruwala from Pune. Daruwala sahab, namaskar.
Good evening, Rajiv sir. Good evening, Pradeep sir. Happy Diwali to you.
Sir, happy Diwali to you. From the entire staff here at Nation Now. Happy Diwali to you. To you, to your entire family, to all your friends, and to all your girlfriends. Daruwala sahab.
Thank you, Rajiv sir and Pradeep sir.
Daruwala sahab, ये बताएं, आज की तारीख में 2 या 3 चीजें हुई हैं. There are 2 or 3 things which have happened. A, there seems to be a conspiracy against Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. People from everywhere, all sorts of people are trying to undermine his achievements, and very conveniently, in this reservation imbroglio, they've forgotten that he's the only chief minister who was actually able to grant reservation to Marathas, which was upheld by the Bombay High Court. You know, and the amount of sincerity he has shown, the sacrifice that he has made. I mean, how can you ignore that? And we have people today who are talking all sorts of nonsense with regard to Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, which is terrible. Daruwala sahab, please. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, your voice had gone in between.
Now can you hear me? Now can you hear me, sir?
Perfectly right, sir.
Right. So what I'm saying is, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis happens to be the only chief minister in Maharashtra who was able to grant reservations to Marathas, which was upheld by the Bombay High Court. No other chief minister has succeeded in doing that. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, perfectly all right, sir.
Right. So why are people out to undermine him? Mr. Daruwala.
Yeah, am I audible to you, Pradeep sir, Rajiv sir?
Yes,
You are very audible, sir.
very much.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. This conspiracy which has been hacked against our ex-chief minister and the now deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis ji is the only example, a living example, the prominence and the good work done by him, and that they say he's going to steal the limelight, and the reservation embargo that is happening in Maharashtra is going to be settled sooner than expected. Now, as you see what happened, the development that has happened in Maharashtra, that the Jarange Patil, who sat on the
Yes, please
ocean,
go ahead.
which was called the fast, and he was asking for that Kunbi reservation, which during the time of the Nizam Empire was given to a certain sect of people, where 11,500 such certificates were given, and those were accepted and recognized by government of Maharashtra. In such an incident, these people realized that somehow if they can get this reservation from the Nizam government and the documents that they could find in Urdu, in Persian, and whatever the language that was available, a commission has been set, and now this has sent jitters across the Maratha community. It is kind of a fight between the two communities, and to counterbalance this, who is a very tall Neta in Maharashtra, Honorable Chhagan Bhujbal sir, has stood up against. He said he has realized if the Marathas enter the OBC domain, their numbers will get diluted, and it will be a fight between the community itself, and the total agitation will be diluted. So you see what is happening in Maharashtra, which is the natural phenomena and not the dirty politics as it has been portrayed by certain people. No, it is not knee-jerk reaction. It has been surfaced, and the architect behind getting the resolution for the Maratha reservation agitation is Honorable Devendra Fadnavis sir.
Yes.
This has been going on for last 25-30 years, but there was never a solution. All we have seen is people bhadkawing the situation, getting the Marathas to agitate more and more, and to a certain extent, as we saw a few days back, it had even turned violent. There was arson all over Maharashtra, burning of buses and damage to properties. And what Bhujbal sir said as to if there has been damage to property, you cannot take the cases back. No matter what the deal has been struck, the government of Maharashtra cannot take cases back because it is damaged and it is loss of life and property, sir. So as you see, this Maharashtra ke andar jo agitation which has been going on has taken a different turn, and we are going to see a very, very interesting outcome out of this thing, and this will be solved once and for all, sir.
You know, Darwala Sahab, Bajaj Sahab was saying why the attack on Devendra Fadnavis. Supriya Sule continuously telling, as we always discuss, she's saying Mr. Fadnavis has betrayed the Marathas, Mr. Fadnavis has betrayed the Dhangar community, Mr. Fadnavis has betrayed the Lingayats and the Muslim reservation also. The Muslims also, yes, Muslim reservation cold storage mein dal diya. That is what Supriya Sule is saying. Everybody is gunning. The law and order collapse. Supriya Sule says there is a law and order collapse and the Home Minister doesn't know what is happening. Not only she, you know, Balasaheb Thorat, the Congress leader, he said what is happening in jails. Jail se kaidi log bhag rahe hain. और जेल में आते जाते लोग जो कैदी हैं पुलिस ऑफिस को ब्राइब कर रहे हैं. Probably he's talking to the drug mafia, Lalit Patil. So he says both the entire opposition is gunning for Devendra Fadnavis ji. Now how do you see Supriya Sule, Balasaheb Thorat, all the senior leaders of the opposition are saying that Fadnavis should resign? Darwala Sahab.
Pradeep sir, setting the record right, if you allow me to elaborate
Yes.
on this particular what Supriya Sule has said, I am saying she is diverting the attention. In fact, rather than appreciating what Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji has done, I am the witness to what Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji said. Coming on the drug mafia case, I would want you to listen very carefully, sir. The convict who had escaped, Lalit Patil, within 10 days, he was apprehended. The culprits in that involved were the Shri Seva Bank people in Pimpri. I myself have asked for an inquiry in that scam. The money rooted in the bang in Pimpri Chinchwad through Amar Mulchandani, his driver, Vinay Arana, and Sagar Suryavanshi. Trains have been established. I myself have given a letter of inquiry to Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji, and everything, as he said, दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी, सब चीज सामने आने वाला है. Heads are going to roll. CID, Crime Branch and Enforcement Directors is going to work on this. Today, I want to update the national television, the OTT platform, that the Dean of Sassoon Hospital, the doctor who was treating Lalit Patil, have been suspended and heads are going to roll. Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji was very clear and he did not mince with words. He said lots of people are going to be exposed, and the first person who is going to be exposed is the person who was sitting silent in the Congress regime, Amar Mulchandani, and I'm not mincing with my words. You will see trails of people going behind bars, sir.
I hope that happens. I really hope that happens.
100%. I assure you on this channel, and I have asked for an inquiry myself with the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra.
Because as far as these guys are concerned, they're connected to a lot of people in Mumbai as well. We've been working
No matter,
on this
sir,
for a long
no
time.
matter, yeah, you are very well what you said. The connection, the whatever they're trying to do,
including
I have immense respect.
including a gentleman who has just recently got bail.
Correct. I am very aware of what you're saying. I don't want to give names because it's a sub judice matter.
Yes.
But this connection is not going to be of any use. This is Devendra Fadnavis in Bharatiya Janata Party. We do what we say. And on this same platform, these names that I took, right from Pimpri, Chinchwad, Pune to Bombay, everybody will be behind jail, sir.
Wonderful. Now that is number one. Number two. This is the opposition. Well, one second, sir. This is the opposition. Opposition is expected to say things against the most powerful politician in Maharashtra today. Let's be very clear. Today, the entire government is being held together by the astuteness and wisdom of Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. There is no doubt on that. But what about Pankaja Munde ji? Why did she have to say this? This was an intelligence failure. The Home Ministry has to be brought to book.
Sir, yes, sir. I will agree. See, I don't just totally and blanketly block and defend for the sake of defending. Yes, we are, while running a department, we do make mistakes. Mistakes do happen, but we are the government who accepts and we rectify. If in this Lalit Patil case, if there are more things that will be unearthed, believe me, I will be on the same platform, and I am assuring you, these people will not be spared.
Sir, we are talking about the violence which took place in Bihar. She was talking not about Lalit Patil, but about the violence which took place in Bihar. Sir.
Sir, this agitation, I'll tell you again, is a mastermind. It is mastermind by very, very senior Fox, who has been doing this for last 20-25 years. Very cleverly, very conveniently, when it suits them, they bring it up. But let me not get into it. Let me get into the results and what solution we can come up. And this solution, the first time that we ever got solution was in the regime when Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji was the Chief Minister. You are witness to that, sir.
Yes.
In the court, we could sustain the argument, and thereon it has gone, and it will lead to the courts, and the courts are going to give the most fair decision. Sir, in Ram Mandir, the decision which was not sorted for last 50 years, it was kept pending for their convenience. As you said, this government, the past government, only used things for their convenience. They kept people poor for their convenience. Likewise, this Maratha reservation thing, which I personally believe this reservation is total waste of time. They have kept it for their convenience. It is the educated, when they realize, they see how they have wasted, loss of life. What has happened in Bihar is sheer nonsense and waste of time. Well, it has happened. It needs to be tackled. It is not lack of intelligence. It is the instigation of the opposition which has led to this, sir.
Darwala Sahab, Narendra Modi Sahab ने कल कहा कि I have strengthened the MSMEs. MSMEs को मैंने मजबूत कर दिया है. And after I did that, we have generated huge employment. He says, look at the amount of 15 crore के आसपास 15 crore हमने employment generate किया है. और उसमें 3.4 crores are women employment that has been generated. That is what Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, says. But and Congress campaign has been unleashed on Narendra Modi ji and the BJP government by Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi. और उन्होंने कैंपेन चालू कर दिया है। आपने ये क्यों किया? आपने फार्म लॉज लेके आए और फार्म लॉज आपने खुद विड्रॉ किया। आपने जीएसटी लेके आए, वन नेशन वन टैक्स आप कह रहे हो। यू डिस्ट्रॉय द स्मॉल बिजनेसेस, यू डिस्ट्रॉय द एमएसएमईज। डीमोनेटाइजेशन एक्सरसाइज, यू डिस्ट्रॉय द स्मॉल बिजनेस, डिस्ट्रॉय द एमएसएमईज। 2000 रुपीज नोट आप लेके आए थे और आप ही के कार्यकाल में उसको वापस कर दिया है। Here Prime Minister talks about creating 15 crore jobs, employment, and here Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi says everything that he did, आपने क्यों किया? दारूवाला साहब।
Pradeep sir, answering to your question straight, I am really amused. They are stuck to that figure 2 lakh jobs. Sir, this 2 lakh jobs that they are seeking, I can assure you, sir, this 15 crore people who have availed the benefits of MSME have become job givers. These people who are seeking jobs have become self-employed. I can say with total with conviction and commitment, they are running their own businesses. Sir, the thelawalas are getting 10,000 rupees loan without any guarantee. Sir, I know people, I have spoken to people on the road, they have bought like vegetables, they have bought so many things and they have started their own business and they are doing exceptionally well. They are earning close to 1,500 to 2,000 rupees a day and they are blessing the Prime Minister, sir. So this is what a person from Gujarat can do, sir. This is only what a person can do and no other. This is the acumen a Gujarati has, and this man has got success story in the country, sir.
There, look at that, how parochial. Daruwala Sahab loves all Gujaratis like himself, absolutely. I agree with you. But I tell you, but you know, I agree with you. The point is over here, there is no argument. Where is the argument? And now I believe there is a whole new economic push coming from the Prime Minister and from Mr. Amit Shah. But before we go into that, I want to know just one small thing. I don't know whether you are aware. Daruwala Sahab, you can hear me? Am I audible?
Totally.
Right.
Yes,
so today Mr. Uddhav Thackeray had gone to MUMBRA after I think years and years and years, after decades, because Sena Shakha, Shiv Sena Shakha, which was allegedly illegal, had been demolished. And a huge crowd was there to welcome him. Mr. Jitendra Awad was there, he was there. Now he has challenged the Chief Minister, he has used words like Mard ka bachcha and stuff like that, and वो क्या धोखेबाज, traitors वगैरह 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 and stuff like that.
घटना वाहिर सरकार,
खोके सरकार and what not. What's going on? I mean, do you see this thing gaining momentum, or was this just a flash in the pan?
Sir, as I say, you know, I always go very soft on Uddhav Thackre's Sena Bhavan. The only joke over here is Sanjay Raut, who is misguided Honorable Uddhav Thackre, sir. That man has really been misguided, as we always know that the old fox is the main culprit behind all this nuisance. But sooner or later, I hope and pray this fiasco, this turmoil, this drama comes to an end, and Uddhav Thackeray, who has fought shoulder to shoulder, today in fact is a very positive day as to the dates for the inauguration of the Lord Ram Mandir, for the Lord Ram Mandir is going to be announced. There is a very, very big function that is going to take in Pune, where it is called the Do Dhage Shri Ram Ke, where the statue of Prabhu Shri Ram is going to be decorated, and the vastra that is going to be put on them, the bunai is going to be starting in Pune on the 10th of December, and we'll be seeing all the luminaries, the top people coming down to Pune and putting 2 stitches on the dress. And that dress, that particular robe that will be prepared will be donated to the Lord Shri Ram. And there is a atmosphere of positivity. To neutralize this positivity, you can see all these small things. As I say, elections are coming close. We should be prepared. As to this small crevices will be seen all over, and we should really not take it seriously and take it with a pinch of salt, sir.
Daruwala Sahab, Devendra Fadnavis says, Panchayat to Parliament. You have swept the Panchayat, the Gram Panchayat polls in Maharashtra. Devendra Fadnavis has become supreme leader because BJP is the #1 party, followed by Ajit Pawar and followed by Eknath Shinde. वो जो एक रूमर्स फैल रहा था, एक कॉन्सेप्ट था कि शरद पवार जी के वोट्स 17% will remain intact in spite of the very fact लीडर्स गए, वोट शेयर गए नहीं, उद्धव ठाकरे जी के लीडर्स गए हैं, वोट शेयर गए नहीं है, बट एवरीथिंग इज प्रूव्ड फॉल्स, एवरीथिंग इज प्रूव्ड फॉल्स. लीडर्स भी गए, वोट शेयर भी गए, एंड एज देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी सेज, पंचायत से पार्लियामेंट, the mood of the people of Maharashtra are absolutely clear that BJP and they want Narendra Modi ji as a prime minister in 2024. That is what Fadnavis Saab says. Now, the Congress and the other opposition leaders says, AB form to diya nahi hai. How can you say this is party pe khada nahi kiye? Aap kaise gram panchayat ko maan rahe ho? This is not the pulse of the people. How do you see it? How do you see it, Dadwala Saab?
Pradeep sir, Rajiv sir, as you know, this program that we are doing, it is termed as Nau Saal Be Misal, and we are going to counter all this counter allegations, this false, this lies by Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge and Priyanka Gandhi. We are going to counter it with action. We are going to counter it with flagship programs. And what I'm saying, I'm not mincing my words. I give my party 15 years to come in South. I give the party another 15 months to come in superpower in India in the Lok Sabha election. As I always say, Rajiv sir, always he smiles at me when I say that, ab ki baar 500 par. No matter what, NDA government is going to cross the magic figure of 500 this time, sir.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I would love to see that.
Dadwala Saab.
I'll be the happiest. I'll be the happiest person in the world if that really happens.
बिल्कुल.
Yeah, sir, you are very fair.
जय सिया राम सर, जय सिया राम. अगर हो जाता है
जय सिया राम.
जबरदस्त सर, जबरदस्त. लेकिन ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, एक चीज जरा उसको जरा सा विस्तार में समझाएंगे सर, ताकि हमारे जो बाकी दर्शक जो हैं वो भी जरा समझ सकें. जो आपने अभी बताया 2 धागे श्री राम के, वो क्या प्रोग्राम क्या है सर, वो जरा बताएं. मतलब that sounds very interesting.
Rajiv sir, Pradeep sir, actually I am not the right forum to be introducing this, but yes, as a being part of it, there is this very serious RSS functionary called Anaga in Pune. She runs a ashram in Kothur, where we are going to make the robe for Lord Shri Ram. As I always been saying, and I've been very positive on this Ram Mandir issue. I've done so many debates. We have been working on it for last 5 to 10 years with the chief of the RSS and the very major functionaries. We want Jan Bhagidari. The Prime Minister and the think tank always think that every common people like you, me, Rajiv sir, Pradeep sir, should be part of the success story of this country. This party came to power with the promise that we will construct the Ram Mandir, and we are going ahead and we are going to fulfill our promise before we complete this tenure. The robe in which Lord Shri Ram will be decorated is being made in Pune, and that Abhiyan is called Do Dhage Prabhu Shri Ram Ke. Every person, even the Raste Ka Admi, every person is going to walk into our ashram and they're going to put Firav the Charka twice and going to put one knot, and we have got each and every people, everybody will be traveling down to Pune, and this called
I didn't know that.
Do Dhage Shri Ram Ke, anybody and everybody.
So that means
no caste,
you're
no
going to
creed,
be,
no religion. And I, being a Muslim, am part of this campaigning.
Wow, congratulations sir. Sir, you are blessed. मतलब के the entire robe which is going to be worn by Ramlala in Ayodhya when the Pran Pratishtha Puja takes place,
Yes,
that
sir.
robe would have been woven by all the common people all around.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Wow.
sir.
क्या बात है sir? क्या बात
Yes,
है?
sir.
Fantastic.
This is called Jan Bhagidari.
This is
Jan
really,
Manas,
this is really wonderful.
Yeah.
Really,
This is
really
how
wonderful.
everybody.
Prime Minister Modi, Bhagwan Ram ka mandir ka sthapna, pran pratishtha also is being done by Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, and he talked about today Bhavya Somnath, Bhavya Kedarnath, Bhavya Kashi Vishwanath, Bhavya Mahakal, or Ayodhya mein Ram Lala, 9 saal bemisal. You know, everything is there, spiritual tourism is there, our spiritual journey is there, but as we are not living development, 9 saal bemisal, or report card, right from surgical strike, Balakot strike, 370, Gar Nal, Har Gar Nal Se Jal, Har Gar Se. I mean, you got a report card, this is fantastic. And then you are also doing that is things that is the heart of India. Prime Minister Modi has tweeted this today. BJP has been raising this in the social media. So you believe that these things go together for BJP? They can't leave the hardline stand, and they shouldn't.
So, Pradeep sir, I beg to differ over here. This is not called the hardline stand. Sir, it is the population, it is the connect, it is the sentiment. As we talk, you can get goosebumps in your body. 80% of this population in this country is going to get its Kaaba. For us, it is the Mecca where our Kaaba is. Where is the Kaaba for the Hindus? It is going to come up. As I say, this man has given his word. Our party has supported him, and we are going to fulfill our dream. And the Kaaba for the Hindus is coming up in Ayodhya, and it is happening in none other but in the era of Narendra Modi. Isn't it so great? Everybody has worked towards it, and towards the fag end of 10 years, we are going to fulfill our promise, our dream, and it is not the dream of the party, it is dream of each and every citizen of this country. So when the Supreme Court verdict came, even the Muslims accepted it with grace. There was not a single stone pelting in country. It was the way we went and explained to the people, sir, we need to do this. This is where the Bhagwan Shri Ram has come to Janam, and this is where his mandir needs to be there. There's just a handful of troublemongers, and we know from which party they come and how this has always been used for their benefit. But over here, we did not mince with our words, and we are delivering what we have given in our manifesto. Well, this is a larger promise than our manifesto. It is our sentiments attached to it, sir.
सर, दो चीज़ें तो हो गई मैनिफेस्टो की. ये तो माशाल्लाह ज़बरदस्त हो ही गया. मतलब मैनिफेस्टो में 3 चीज़ें थी. आरएसएस के ज़माने से, भारतीय जनसंघ के ज़माने से, पता नहीं आपको याद है कि नहीं. यू आर अ वेरी यंग मैन. आई डोंट नो वेदर यू रिमेंबर. आई डू. भारतीय जनसंघ के हर मैनिफेस्टो में, विच वॉज कैरिड ओवर बाय द बीजेपी, ये 3 चीजें हमेशा हुआ करती थी. 3 चीजें थी. नंबर 1, रिपील ऑफ आर्टिकल 370, वो आपने कर दिया. कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ श्री राम मंदिर एट अयोध्या, वो भी हो गया. एंड नंबर 3 वाज द यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड. तो वो कब आएगा सर? वो भी आने वाला है क्या?
Sir, Uniform Civil Code is almost in its preparation. It's in the pipeline. You will be. I won't be surprised if it's been tabled in the winter session.
अरे वाह,
but Uniform
lovely.
Civil Code. Yes, the Uniform Civil Code is not only going to be tabled, it's going to become law very soon. And the most, it's so surprising, the community which was scared has been totally kept out of it, sir. Muslims need not worry for Uniform Civil Code. They have been governed under Muslim personal law, and it has got nothing to do with Uniform Civil Code. This code is, as in Portuguese, as you see, they have been kept out of it. Minority has been kept out of it, and there is no hurdle, and there is going to be no lacunas left in this. And very soon, Uniform Civil Code, education policy, Hindu Rashtra, all that we have promised is going to come through, and nothing is going to be left unturned. We are going to fulfill what we have said. As I always say, BJP जो बोलता है करके दिखाता है. 56 इंच का सीना है वो आदमी का.
राहुल गांधी जी बोलते हैं कि I am not Narendra Modi. Whatever I promise, I fulfill. That's what he says.
So sweet. He accepts what he is.
Darwala Sahib, the Prime Minister Modi himself said that we have done justice for the OBCs, to the OBCs. He says the BJP elected me as a Prime Minister, I am an OBC. He went on to say that 27 ministers in the cabinets and union cabinet are OBCs. 85 MPs are OBCs, 365 MLAs are OBCs, 65 Vidhan Parishad MLCs are OBCs. Now that is what he says. We practice what we preach. And women reservation, नारी शक्ति बंधन अधिनियम भी 27 साल लोग सोचते रहे. हमने 2 साल में दोनों सेक्शंस लोकसभा राज्यसभा क्लियर कर दिया उसको. Rahul Gandhi says, I have been screaming that justice should be done to 84%. That is OBCs plus SC, scheduled tribe. Rahul Gandhi says, when I say empower the biggest section of the society, Prime Minister says सबसे बड़ा सेक्शन गरीब का है और गरीबों के लिए मैं सब कुछ करूंगा. कभी गरीब के बारे में बात करते हैं प्राइम मिनिस्टर और कभी बोलते हैं कि मैं ओबीसी हूं, प्लेस द ओबीसी पॉलिटिक्स. नाउ हाउ डू यू सी द राहुल गांधी स्टेटमेंट, दारूवाला साहब?
Sir, this is answering straight to what Rahul Gandhi played, the gimmick, what he played, that divisive card of OBC. He said, yes, it's because of the OBC reservation, I got a chance, I was fulfilled, and we have given representation. But on the other side, if you ask for reservation, he is a very strong believer. So am I, a great disciple of what my Prime Minister says. There is no reservation. There are only 2 classes in this country, and I never mince with my words. One is the have and the have not. the have-not number, the have-not proportion in this country is 80 to 85%, sir, and the people who have is 10 to 15%. And I feel, and my Prime Minister is too on the same wavelength. He says, I am working for the have-not, और ये सरकार गरीबों की सरकार है. ये सरकार का जो मुद्दा है, जो have-not है, उनका ये इंडिया के रिसोर्सेज पे अधिकार तुम और हमसे ज्यादा है, और इसके लिए मैं काम करूंगा और इनके लिए मैं मेरा जीवन समर्पण करूंगा, which I totally endorse, and not for reservation, OBC, BC, totally waste of time, sir. Anyway, that's my personal take and not my party's take, sir.
And just like it is your personal view that Uddhav Thackeray ji should return to the
100%,
Indian fold.
100%.
Adil Darwala Sahab, it's always a great pleasure. It is always a great pleasure talking to you and listening to your insights. Your analysis is usually very, very incisive. One may or may not agree with you, but one can't help admiring your sincerity and the fact that you do not mince your words. Darwala Sahab, thank you very much for joining us, and very happy Diwali to you again.
Thank you, Pradeep sir. Rajesh
And his
sir, God
profound
bless you.
love for the Prime Minister. Narendra Modi ji ke liye hum, khade hai ekdam, whatever he says. Darwala Sahab.
Ali Darwala Sahab,
That works. Yeah.
Namaskar. Happy Diwali
Thank
again.
you.
Diwali
Jai
बहुत
Hind,
बहुत
Jai
शुभकामनाएं.
Maharashtra, Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. That was nice. I didn't know what is Do Dhage Shri Ram ke. I didn't know. Did you know about it? I didn't know.
सर वो चल ही रहा है. जनवरी 22 से पहले पूरे देश से अलग अलग चीज निकल के आ रहा है. There's a whole campaign. In fact, they want to paint the whole country on Hindutva lines.
Right. Let's ask our friend, Mr. Raju.